All right, so today be a little project I've been putting off for a little while. Gonna be doing the steering on this 2001 2500. I'm just kind of laying everything out before I start to make sure I have everything I need. I took the tires off, took the wheels off, put them off to the side. But here's I got everything from Napa. This is the part numbers for all this stuff. It's for that. And here's the part numbers for the coupler. And just that stuff. And then for the two large pieces, that right there, just in case you want to get all the same stuff. I had to kind of figure out what I needed for the kit. So yeah, I'm gonna slam this on and probably replace the stabilizer because the steering's pretty loose on this. It's probably original, so we'll get to it. But yeah, all these. If you don't already, you want to get one of these. Pickle fork. Also, these are going to be 18 millimeter, all three. Just added that in after. All right, so now we have everything off. These can move freely. Both sides looking good. There's the Pitman arm just hanging out. And here's the old setup with the stabilizer still on it. Then here's the new setup. So I'll start putting that on. I did measure from that point to that point. Well, I'll still have to get an alignment anyway, but it'll at least be closer than having nothing. So we'll get to that. So right now, I'm just tightening that up, eyeballing it, getting it close to the old one. And one of these is threaded backwards, the other one's threaded straight. So as I just go like this, oops, they're both tightening and going in. So just getting it eye close, or close by eye. Also, while we're here, don't want to forget the little grease zerk put in the end of that tie rod end. This one will be a 5/16. Then from here, I'm just gonna do the same thing with that one. Get that bolt through there and just get it hand tight, and then put it all in the truck and dial it in from there. So now we're gonna get it back in the truck, get everything loosely hooked up, and then go from there. So we'll have to measure to get it roughly where we want to be. Right now it's about as tight as it was before I did all this. So now we are installed loosely. So this castle nut, what screwed me up is I tried putting it from the bottom, this end, but it goes from the top down, because the top, it's kind of a wider hole and it sits in there like a cup, it's beveled. Now I should figure out the torques back on this, get my measurement from there to there close, and then torque these up, and that's pretty much it. Oh, and I gotta put my stabilizer back on, and that's it. So I just went on Cummins for them and looked. Torque spec on these, this is gonna be 45, 65, then 80 for the outers. And honestly, I was able to undo all this with just a ratchet by hand, you know, no cheater or nothing. So that sounds about right. That's what I'll do. And if it doesn't work out, I'll let you know. So one thing I didn't realize before was that this will spin the shaft if you don't hold back on it. Well, before it would. I think now it's starting to get tight. So what I've been doing is, you know, for this one it's a 10, and then it's a 7/8 for that. It's not perfect, and 22 is not perfect either. So I don't know if it's just my sockets are sloppy or if it's a weird size, because I tried everything in between. So now I'm just getting it close, and then somehow I'll torque this down to 80. I think maybe I'll put my torque wrench on it and mark one side with like a paint marker, tighten it, and then see if it moved, you know. But I'll get it snug like this. So now at this point, I'm gonna measure from that knuckle to that knuckle. I want to be about 61 1/4, and that'll get me to where I was before roughly, and then from there I can get an alignment. Obviously right now I'm not going to be perfect, but it will be close. Oh wow. Actually pretty close right there. Now the only thing I don't like is how there's no threads coming up out of the top of this. However, I do have it torqued down to spec. I still got to grease everything, but that's one thing I don't like. You can see the threads are just below, but you know, they're probably right at the top there. But I just kind of don't like that. So we're gonna put this to 45. I feel like it's not very tight though. But that's what we're gonna do. Just gotta put some grease in these, and then got the stabilizer to do. I feel like this one's like not in all the way or something. So everything's on and torqued up good. Just put a little bit of clear coat on this, just so it doesn't rust all the hardware and all that. And just this stuff here. Just because there's bare metal, I think it's galvanized, but it'll look nicer like that. Then also, I ordered a new steering stabilizer because the old one, taking it off, got ruined. So, you know, just gotta whip the tires on and get an alignment, and that's it. Quick and easy. This is what I like to use. They're called torque sticks. Get them at Harbor Freight, but you know, it'll automatically stop it where you set it. Well, not where you set it, but the stick you grab. You know, the kit, there's a few of them, different torques, but they work pretty good. So that's it for that. That's it for it today. That's it for this today. Just gotta take it off the jacks, put the hubcaps back on, and then be back going, ready for the waiting for a sway bar. But here's another project I got going on. My 570 broken A-arm, getting a little bit too crazy. So maybe we'll do a video on that. We'll see. Got some skid plates and a couple of cool things coming for it. So